All right, I think I am going to be. I'm starting early, so it's just one of those things. Um, I know it said 4 o'clock, but I kind of want to get everything in and take it easy. It's going to be a very, very long week. I don't expect anybody to watch this again. That's fine. So if anybody pops in, just let me know if you can hear and see me. Very quickly, we're going to play Four Against Darkness, and we are going to play out of the scenario book. I don't think we're going to finish the whole book today because it's a few hours. So there's a part one where we're going to be following, and I'm going to connect over to it because I set up all the cameras already. Okay, so this is the first map that we're going to go through, and you cannot read ahead, so I have no idea how it's going to go. So we are entering at point 1 right here, and we are going to work our way through here, and we're going to make some decisions, and we'll do that together. Hey, Dutch, how are you? Johan, how are you? Loud and clear. Perfect. Seeing and hearing you. That's what's most important. Now, the reason I started early is because we've got to create some characters, and I've got a character sheet here that we're going to work on. This is the first time I'm playing this. I probably should have play tested it, but I was up real late last night trying to get everything done this week. This is going to be a very, very busy week for us on the channel. So I got tomorrow's video done. I got on Tuesday, I think you're really going to want to see it, Rob's moments, the best moments of 2018. So I think you'll really like that. And then what else do we got going? We're going to be doing live things all doggone week. All leading up till Thursday, and then Friday and Sunday I won't be around, but you guys will have some videos that I made that I think you'll really enjoy. And there we go. Map cam check. Perfect. Thank you. So we're going to create these characters, and we're going to create them together. So I am going to kind of try to get everybody involved as much as possible. I know we have a little bit of delay here, but like I said, we started a half hour early, so getting these guys together. I'm gonna create the first one, okay, and I'm gonna make him a warrior, and I'm just gonna write down warrior. Now, a warrior, it's very interesting, is a guy that, well, let's face it, he can have a couple of things here. So I'm just going to go back here. And this is your meat and potatoes type of, let me use this so I can put that here, type of thing here as far as creating characters. So I'm going to show you exactly what the warrior looks like. And the art in this thing is pretty cool, I have to admit. So here we have our warrior. A warrior always adds his level to his attack roll. So unfortunately, he's only a level 1. So he's going to have a shield, light armor, or heavy armor. Wow. All right. So I think we're going to go. Heavy armor sometimes is a detriment. So I'm going to go light armor with him just to start off. We're going to give him a shield and a sword. How's that? Because you're allowed to. Starting equipment. Begins with light armor, shield, and a hand weapon. Okay, so his equipment is a light armor, which gives you +1 to defense roll. I'm pretty positive, and we'll double check that. And a shield. And then we're going to just give him a one-handed weapon, I think. So we'll figure that out in a minute. Now we have to roll 2d6 to see how many gold pieces he has. Now this is kind of important because we need this. So, oh wow, he has 3 gold pieces. Wow, he's rich. Yeah, this is going to be great. He has no abilities. He has no wealth either. He starts with 7 life. So it's 6 plus his level. His level is 1. We got to name this dude too, you know? So we got to do that. Serpium, how are you? Jay Kohler, how are you? Charlie P, good to see you. So, guys, give me some suggestions for names for our warrior. And I'm going to check something real quick as far as weapons. Since he doesn't have any money, we're just going to give him a crushing... Should we give him a crushing light hand weapon? Like a club, a staff? Crushing hand, a metal rod, a mace, a hammer. I think we're going to give him a hammer. Well, hold on. Hand weapon. A sword. You can choose whether it's a slashing or a crushing weapon. Slashing weapons. They inflict damage by cutting and puncturing. Alright, I think we're just going to give him a sword. Okay, so he's going to get a sword. There's no bonus to that. I'm going to try to write it sideways here. Alright, let's see what you guys came up with for names. Recommendation. Dargon! Oh, you know, I actually like that, so let's call him Dargon. Congratulations, Serpium. You've named him. So we're going to call him Dargon. We'll worry about his attack roll and his defense roll later. He has no abilities. He doesn't have a clue. So we already got a warrior. Let me just back this out here. There we go. Because I keep on moving it and he keeps on going out. Warrior named Gopher. That was a good one. Happy early birthday? To who? Okay. Now, the next person that we should have in slot 2, should we go with a cleric, a rogue, a wizard, a barbarian, an elf, a dwarf, or a halfling? I don't want to take a dwarf with us because he's going to be a problem. An elf would be interesting. A barbarian would be interesting. Shield, a hand weapon. You may trade a shield in for a 2-hand weapon. I think we might need a barbarian. Female rogue named Shia. Elf? Cleric for healing. Okay, so we're getting some things here. Hey, BoardGameGeek, how are you? Let's go with... Alright, I like the cleric too. Okay. Oh, happy birthday, Serpium. Well, happy birthday, Serpium. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking we'll do. We'll go with the cleric, and we'll go with a rogue. We're going to keep it really basic. So, let's go with our cleric. And I'll show you what our cleric does. Alright, so. Very basic. Go Barb. Not barbarian and warrior in the same party. Yeah, skip the barbarian because you already have the warrior. Yeah, I like the warrior. Well, we're going to go with our cleric and add a cleric half of his level to his attack. So he's going to get no bonuses. A cleric adds his full level when he is attacked by undead creatures. That could be helpful. Example, a 4th level cleric attacks at +2 or +4 versus undead. Okay. Armor allowed. Light armor, heavy armor, shield. Weapon, hand weapon. 2-handed weapon, sling. He can carry blessings and stuff like that. We'll keep an eye on that. Starting equipment. Light armor, shield, hand weapon. This cleric may trade it in hand weapon for a 2-handed weapon. Clerics usually prefer crushing weapons because of the character's chances of meeting skeletons and skeletal rats in dungeons are pretty high. Starting wealth, a D6 worth of gold. Oh boy. So let's roll for his goal. 4. Well, so he's got 4 gold pieces. So we are going to put, he has 4 gold. Equipment, light armor. Let's just abbreviate that. I'm going to write this real quick, so, and then I'll show you guys in a minute. Armor. Shield. And then a mace. There we go. Because that's pretty thing. So he is, his life, starting life is 1, so he has a life of 5. Ouch. That's not very good. Type, we're going to call him a cleric. Let's have a name for the cleric, folks. Let's see if you guys can come up with it. Abilities. Spell. He can... Blessing spell. Spell. Up to 3 times. So he has 3 of those. Cleric may use his healing powers 3 times per game. So this whole thing, he can only heal. Healing. So he's got 3. He can read scrolls, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's fine. So there we go. Now we just need to name him. How are we going to name this guy? Saint cleric's name is Charlie. Did you announce the silent auction winners yet, or contact them? Yes, I did. I sent out all the emails. Cleric name Kindle Wilda for a female. Oh, I like that one. Kyle the cleric. That's not a bad one. Saint Cuthberg. Oh, I do like Saint Cuthberg. Saint Cuthbert. Samir. That's not a bad one either. So I think we'll either... Well, we have 2 males. So I think we'll make next 2 people actually females. Just do what you got to do, Tim. No, it's okay. She's afraid she's going to make noise. It's going to be fine. So I think I like Wilda for female, or we'll go with Saint Cuthberg. Chauncey, that's not a bad one either. So I'm going to let you guys pick between those 2. So we'll give it a few seconds here. In the meantime, I will be looking at our rogue. But our rogue, if this is going to be a male, then I definitely think we're going to... No, let's not call it Madonna. Doug. Even though that's not a bad name. Our rogue will be a female, and I think we'll have a wizard, and we'll make our wizard a female as well. Or maybe we'll just... We'll skip, because we have a cleric. We really don't want to go too hard with the wizards. Why don't we just have an elf for range attacks? I think that'll kind of help us. So we'll make the rogue. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put a rogue here. By the way, Doug, how are you? Rogue, and then our elf here. And I would like our elf. I'm sorry, this is crooked here. Well, Chauncey is pretty good too. Yeah. You know what? No bard? No, there's no bard in this game. I'm going to go with Chauncey. So, Chauncey the cleric. I kind of like that. Chauncey the cleric. It's easy for me to remember. Alright, so start thinking about rogue names and elf names. Now our elf. An elf adds his level and attack to his attack roll, except when he's using a two-handed. An elf has +1 to his attack or spell roll when fighting orcs. Ooh, he hates orcs. That might help us in this one. Weapons, any. Starting weapon, light armor. Yeah, see, that's where we want to go. Light armor and bow. So, definitely, I think bow. Level 5 here. We'll worry about defense rolls once I get all this stuff written down. Light armor, bow. Light armor and a bow. Gold pieces, that's a good one, because here's the thing, we need to carry a 2d6. So let's see if we can roll some actually money for oh hey, 7 gold. All right, 7 gold for our elf. +1 versus orcs. Got that. Okay, let's write down our level 1, of course. Level 1. Wow. Rogue starts with 4 life. Not much. And a rogue, oh, 3d6 in gold pieces, because a rogue likes gold. Rogue, Rita or Rosie? Ooh, Doug, I like that. Esther for the elf. Rita the rogue. Doug, you got it. All right, Rita. Rita the rogue. Now, I'll figure out the elf in a minute, but first let's find out how much gold. 4, 6, 7. Oh my God, on 3d6. 7 gold. Starting equipment. Rope, lockpicks, light armor, light hand weapon. So a blade. Rope. We need to carry a lantern or else we have a problem here. So lock picks. Light armor. Light armor. Butchered that for a second there. I was looking at something else. I hate when I do that. And blade, rope, lockpicks, armor, and we got the weapon. We got that. Okay, there we go. All right, so I think we got everybody kind of set here. We do have to go and purchase something with our... We have to purchase at least a lantern. A lantern is 4 gold pieces. So Chauncey is going to... No, actually, Rita's going to have to, because she only is carrying a blade. So Rita is going to carry the lantern. All right, and as long as we have a lantern, it's not going to affect anything that happens to us. So let's talk about some of the things that a shield. The shield gives a +1 to defense. So let's just make sure that we put our +1 here. Our +1, whoops, here. That's in defense rolls. Now, a bow. Arrows are considered slashing weapons. Character begins the game with a quiver of 12 arrows. All arrows used in the game are lost or damaged. Wow. So, how much are arrows? Holy cow, that could be... This lets the character perform a single attack before the monster can act even when monsters act before the party. Then the bow may no longer be used as the monster and characters are assumed to be... Oh, boy. It's going to have to spend a turn to draw a weapon. So we're going to have to give... We're going to have to give her something else. But she has 7 gold, so we're going to have to put... We're going to have a light hand weapon. A light hand weapon gives the user a -1 on attack rolls. Alright, so how much is a light hand weapon? That's 5 gold. So that's going to bring our elf down to 2. I'm going to check back here and... okay, we're still trying to name the elf. Female elf, Babin. Oh, I like that. Kick some darkness, Rob. Thank you. Elf name Rob. No, it's a girl. We got to name it. Give it a girl name. We got 2 guys, 2 girls. Boy, yeah, you know, Babin is really good. I like that. Babin. Good call there. All right, so we're going to have to spend and make sure that we have light armor. How much are arrows, though? It doesn't tell us how much arrows are. Arrows. And forgive me, I'm playing this for the first time. Ah, a character can buy more arrows at a cost of 6 gold piece per dozen and can carry a maximum of 48. Wow. Okay, so I think getting the... oh boy, if we got another, that would be 24. That means she would get 24 shots, but she couldn't do anything else. We're going to give her a light hand weapon. And we're going to spend the... And that's going to leave her with 2 gold. We're already messing up this sheet. Light sword. Short sword. Sword. And that's -1. Okay, when it's an attack roll. We'll figure out these attack rolls when we go. Let's find out what the sword does. If it gives... sword. Is it crushing or slashing? This is going to be slashing, so I'm going to give an S here. That's going to be... This mace is going to be crushing, so I'm going to put a C and circle that. The blade is slashing. And the bow, the short sword will be slashing as well. Just so we know. And oh, some monsters are hit +1 by the right weapon type and -1 by the wrong one. Oh boy, this could be something. All right, so boy, this is a really interesting system. I really like this. Rope. This may be necessary to tie up a defeated monster. Okay, we might need that. We have our rope. We have our lock picks in case we run into locked areas. We have crushing weapons. We have that. We have light armor, which gives us +1 to the defense. Heavy armor would be 2, but it can slow us down in certain weapons. That's why we didn't get it. That's why we went until our characters are going. Now, I'll explain a lot of this stuff as we go. Bandages. Well, we got blessing. Blessing spell. This character may cast a blessing spell to remove game conditions such as curse and other stuff. So we have that already. Okay, so it looks like we have a pretty good party here. Robin. Oh, Robin was good too. For crying out loud. Esther. See, Johan, that's a good one too. I think Bobbin will be good. All right, so we got our party put together. I'm excited. Why don't we get going here? All right, let's switch to the other camera. And there we go. All right, so here is the story that we're going to go through. Now, we're only going to play this halfway through. And let me make sure I got all my charts and everything ready, of course, so we can do this. And... now, I'm gonna come up top for a second because I want to show you all the stuff that I bought for this particular thing. You can, once you get this at drive-through RPG, excuse me, because it's so cheap, you can go out and get some of the other things that really are going to make a difference in this game. So the first thing I did is I went out and to Hobby Lobby, and what did I do with it? Never trust a moron, right? But I got this really neat little pencil set, and it came with a you need a pencil sharpener in life, and some really good dense pencils and some light pencils that we can do. So this was cheap at $9. I mean, geez, I mean, we're willing to pay $100 for a game, right? If you're going to print out a game, put a little time and effort into it. I also got myself a really good quality ruler, so I can when I'm drawing things on the graph paper. And you could print out your own graph paper, I know, but if you're a streamer, I mean, come on, you got to be able to show everybody what's going on, right? So I really went to town and got the big graph paper, because we're gonna give this a bit of a workout, this game, and plus we have the other one, and plus I'm on vacation for like 3 weeks. I only work 4 more days, and then I'm on vacation for almost like 2.5 weeks. So what do you think I'm going to do? You think I'm just going to be playing video games the whole time? No, we're going to be playing dungeon crawls and stuff. We got all these games here. Why don't we start playing some, huh? I think the Tiger wants to play too. But, well, don't worry. He won't take up the whole channel. All right, the next thing, I made sure that I had different colored dice. I've got a good eraser, because I'm going to make tons of mistakes. And I think we're ready to go. How about you? I definitely feel that way. So why don't we get going here? I think this is going to be a lot of fun. All right, so without further ado, 4 Against Darkness. Let's start with the first... where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Dark Waters. Let me show you guys real quick what Dark Waters looks like. And it looks like a bunch of goblins and stuff, so that's why it's kind of good to kind of involve some of these orcs and things like that. So, this is the first supplement. You get it. I think it's a couple bucks, for crying out loud. $2 to print it out, and I think it'll be very enjoyable. This covers level 1 to 2 for warriors and well, for your party. And we are running with a level 1 party. So this is going to be perfect beginner. So, all right. No more me talking. Let's get to work. All right. So I'm going to read you guys a bunch of stuff. Get ready for a story and a half. All right. Let's go to chapter 1 on page 4. It shows me this map right here that we're looking at. And now we're going to read, I believe, some flavor into this. Okay. Oh my goodness, we could have made a swashbuckler. Let me show you guys this. I don't even see this. See, it gives you additional characters you could have made. We could have added a swashbuckler, but nah. We're gonna go with this. Go to Hoblob. Yep, that's right. With new quest line for Descent 2nd edition during Christmas. What? Gonna go to town with the new quest line for Descent 2nd edition during Christmas holiday myself. Dungeon crawls for the win. You know something? We might even do that. Who knows? You never know. But it's story time. Let's get going. Chapter 1. A call for adventurers. Lord Eric Orfield is a wealthy merchant of Doranti, from Aramore to Darklock. Oh my God, do we have to really have all these words in here? Orfield Company has established a prosperous business with contracts in a variety of trades. Lord Edred has recently been investing in antiquities from before the century of rain and fire. One such shipment has been waylaid in a transit across the Sea of Storms, near the coast of western Darlock, whatever. Corsairs have captured the Orfield Company's cargo ship and absconded with valuables in its hold. One particular relic, a gold statue of the shark god, Teninze, is prized above all else. Lord Orfield has hired your party of 4 adventurers, your party, us, to track down the stolen relic and return it to Orfield Estates in Dorantai. Your reward shall be 100 gold. Hey, that's a lot of money. The merchant suggests your party speak with the Atlas Coast Guard for clues on the investigation of this piracy. Or you might talk with certain associates of his name, Merzato, who has many underground connections. Your party is then booked passage across the Sea of Storms to western Kardarlok, to the port city of Tenzi Coast. All right, Tenzi Coast is a large seaport, the capital of all trade in western Karladok, and sibling to Doranti in Anamor. Enormous statues along the coast act like a welcoming beacon to the harbor city. This multicultural hub is also home to the Blue Skin Atlas, survivors of the lost race of Atlanteans, and defenders of the coast from their mutated cousins, the Greenskin Atlas, known as Deep Demons. Your party has arrived in Tenzi Coast. You were given 2 suggestions on how to proceed with the findings of Lord Orfield's stolen cargo. You may speak with the Atlas Coast Guard, defenders of the shoreline, or you may speak with Lord Orfield's associate, Morazzo, who has many connections among underground networks. You may only choose one option. All right, so what are we going to choose here? Tina, how are you? It's always good to see you. So where are we going? Should we go talk to the Coast Guard, or should we go underground and be sneaky, scummy type people? So I'm going to let you guys pick. See, I'm not even going to look. I'm not even going to look to see what happens. I'm going to just put it face down. I'm going to wait until you guys all come up with an idea on which way, what the heck we're going to do. What's up here? Come on now. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a sip of water. Oh, look at Tina. Of course, sneaky. You know, I think talking to the Coast Guard might be the way to go. But we're gonna let everybody pick on it. I think definitely in my mind it's the Coast Guard. But we're gonna see. Oh no, sneaky, says Jimmy White. So that's 2. Tina's just saying hi to everybody. Kookamabook. Sneaky. Oh, Doug, going underground. All right, looks like we're gonna. I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds. We're gonna see if we can get some votes. Yeah, everybody's pretty much sneaky. And Tina went double for the sneaky. Hard choice. All right, well, I'm gonna give it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. We're going to go sneaky. And I know there's a time delay, but don't worry. Well, I think we have enough sneaky votes. All right, so we're going to go talk to Morazzo. After. Oh, Tina's here. Hello?
Hi.
You're
Tina. I'm a big fan of your show.
Oh, really? So you decided to call the hotline here?
Yeah. Is this being broadcast right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I just want to cast my vote. Let's go sneaky, because things never go right in your world, and I think that's appropriate. Very, very
Okay. Do you want to stay on the line, miss?
Okay, sure. I can do that.
Okay.
I'll mute myself for the time being, but sure.
Sure. Tina, do you have a pair of dice with you? Tina. Hello? Did we lose her? Tina. Okay.
Hi. Yes.
Okay. All right. There's not a delay on our phone, by the way.
Okay, great.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I'm a big fan of the show, and I'm so glad I can participate.
Oh, well, hey, we'd love to have you. All right. So, after inquiring around Lord Orfield's associates in several taverns, your party locates the fellow. He is oh my God. He is a well-groomed individual with expensive clothes and many rough-looking bodyguards. Marazzo listens to your tale with growing interest. He makes a counteroffer to the one Lord Orfield has made for 200 gold. Marazzo wants you to bring the gold statue of Tenenzi, the shark god, to him, as well as the Corsair captain. Must not live, as he has failed to turn over the treasures to the organization that has funded his ship and crew. If your party succeeds, you will be inducted into the Guild of Thieves, the society which Marazzo is the king. Marazzo has the adventurers escorted to the south of Tesni's coast to a secret entrance into the hideout of the Corsairs. Your party is now on a quest and may proceed to the map of the Corsair hideout, but may start at the secret entrance at section 2. So we can start at section 2 here. So that's where we're going to go in. So, well, Tina, we got ourselves into a whole kind of thing.
That sounds great. Woohoo!
So now we've been offered 200 gold to bring it to Marazzo, not Lord Orfield. That's a little dangerous. So we're going to start in section 2. So here we go. The secret entrance is a vertical shaft with a rickety ladder leading down. Characters may only climb down single file. Choose the position for each character on their descent, starting at the topmost character. Roll a d6 for each character. A character with light armor is -1. One with heavy armor is -2. Halflings roll +1. If the total roll is 1 or less, that character falls as the ladder rung broke free of their grip failed. The next character down will have a -1 to their die roll due to the falling character above them. Oh, jeez. The penalty accumulates as more characters fall. Each fallen character loses 1 life point as they hit the bottom of the secret entrance shaft. The sound of their falling may also have alerted wandering monsters. Roll 1 in 6. Ooh. All right, so this isn't good. So let's switch over to our character sheet. And Tina, you're going to have some lag here. But I'm just going to tell you how this is going to go. So if you listen to me and don't pay attention to pictures, you're going to be fine. So Dargon, so the first person down would be the elf. And then Rita. Then Chauncey. And then Dargon, our warrior. So we would roll for Dargon first. Now he has light armor, so it's -1 to his roll. Ooh, this isn't good, Tina. This isn't good. So if we roll a 2 or less, if we roll a 2, we've got problems. That's not cool. If we had a halfling in our thing, we'd be all right. Okay, so I'm going to roll here for Dargon. Hopefully he'll be all right and he doesn't fall. A 2 minus, and that's a 1. He's going to fall. Of course.
Of course he is.
Of course he's going to fall. Now, what happens when he falls? The next character down will have a -1 to their die roll due to the penalty. Oh my goodness. So that's going to be -2. So each character fallen loses 1 life point. Okay, so unfortunately our warrior has lost 1 life. So he's down to 6. Ouch. So we have to roll pretty good for Chauncey. So hopefully Chauncey doesn't go tumbling down. And Chauncey rolls a 4, so he's fine. He got down okay. Rita. Can Rita make it down? Ooh, Rita's going to take a bump. That's not good. And that also means that Dargon gets another life point going. So he's down to 5. Oh boy. Already we're off to a rough start. Rita is 3. And then finally, our elf. Oops. That went off the thing there. Oh, 6. She's fine. All right. So there we go. We made it through that. That was not cool. So let's go to our other thing. So we already lost life and we're right here. So we may have to use a cleric spell very, very soon. So we made it down to the path here, and we're going to go in this doorway here, which is going to take us to room 10. So that's where we're going to be. So I'm going to go to the section of the book that has room 10 in it. Okay. Now we also roll on a wandering monster table. Okay. Ignore this room. Okay. This room is filled with crates and barrels. You may ignore this room or decide which character will search it. Rolling on the cargo storage table, decide before you look at the table. Should we look at the table? Tina, what are your thoughts? Killer Rabbit, how are you? Now, I haven't gone...
I'm pretty nosy.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm pretty nosy, so I would look.
Now, do you think we'll find something good? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You never know. Maybe we'll find, or some intelligence or something.
Some intelligence, okay.
Or something bad. Who knows? You never know.
No, you never...
That's what makes it exciting.
Good point, good point, good point. Oh, boy. The whole party dies falling down a secret entrance shaft. Yeah, the way I'm rolling, yeah, we're doomed. All right, so Tina says that we should check the crates. How many other people think we should check the crates? Now, every room that we go into, we're supposed to roll a d6 for a random encounter, but I think we'll do that at the end of this. Actually, I believe the way this works, hold on. Let me just check here how to play this adventure. This adventure is in 2 parts. Okay, this one's done with this. Split over here. Okay, no, we would roll on the if we're told to. In part 1, do not read until the party is created. Follow the layout. Read the corresponding. You may search the rooms only if instructed to do so by the numbered entry. There we go. Wandering monsters. You may okay, that's fine. Use the hideout table or the 4 of the hideout minion table. Okay, cool. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that after we decide to roll. So let me just get over to this thing. So what is everybody saying? Search the room. Smashy, smashy crates. Oh, crates. All right, so who's going to do it? Should we have the warrior do it? Should we have the elf do it? Or the cleric do it? Tina, what are your thoughts?
How does the cleric
Have the cleric smash a crate. Boy, oh boy. You are just not... You're not very kind, are you? Alright. Alright. I'm just looking for a table here. And... Okay, room contents. Treasure... Oh, okay, here we go. Room contents. We will roll on a room contents table. Wandering monster. No, the wandering monsters are done that way. Okay, I'm just seeing how this adventure works with all these tables that I have. Room contents, special features, fountains, entrances. No, that one doesn't do it. And let's see what everybody says. All right, let's go. Well, we're gonna go with what Tina says. We're going to definitely check out. Have the cleric do it. All right, so I'm going to go to the crate table, the cargo storage table. Where is that now? Probably in the back here. Oh boy, this is not going to be good. So let's take a look at what can happen here when Tina makes a decision. We are in chapter 1. Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, perfect. Oh, so everything's here. Well, Tina decided to roll on this particular chart. So let's take a look at what happens when we roll on this chart. On a 1 to 2, the character performing the search is bitten by a large rat and must save versus level 3 poison or lose 1 life. Nothing of value is found. On a 3 or 4, the cargo storage does not contain anything of value, but on a 5 or 6, the character finds a crate containing random treasure. Roll twice on the treasure table from 4 against darkness. Okay, well that pretty much tells us what goes on. All right, so let's see what happens here. We're going to leave it right here. Well, Tina, you got us into this. Here goes the cleric.
Mm-hmm.
And the cleric rolls a 6. Very nice, Tina. Very nice.
See? I don't always make fast decisions.
Well, you try. Okay, the treasure table. We're going to roll twice on the treasure table. So the treasure table is as follows. I'm going to put this in front of the camera so everybody can see. Oh boy. 0 or less, no treasure found. There's no way to do that. So we're going to roll on the table, and it's a 5. 1 item of jewelry worth 3d6 times 10 gold pieces. Ooh. So, and that is going to be, ooh. Well, 10 times 11 is $110. So congratulations on that one. The cleric has just picked up $110 gold piece. Okay, so we're going to put that over here. 110 jewelry. And we can trade that in if we ever get to town safely. All right, next thing that we're going to roll on, we are going to roll and see what the second roll is. And that is a 6. 1 random magic item from the magic treasure below. Boy, I'm rolling pretty good here, Tina. 6. A fireball staff allows its user to cast fireball spells twice. Then its powers are depleted. Only wizards may use it. Add the user's level to determine the... Oh, see, only wizards can use it. All right. Well, maybe we can trade it in town. I guess we'll find out. I'm sure it has some kind of balance. Fireball staff. So that wasn't as bad as we thought.
Nope. That's a lot of 6s.
Sure is. All right. Sure is. Okay, so now that we were able to complete that room, I guess we roll on the room content. As soon as your party or even single character steps into a room or corridor, roll on the 2d6. Okay, well, we'll do that next time. We're going to move on. I got it now. So, our next move is to go to 17, as you can see here, because I think we're supposed to follow what the book says, not roll on a room content table. But I think I may be wrong. I may be right. Let's see. Everyone, don't forget to thumb the video and check out Rob's BGG Guild. Look at new troll working. You gotta like that. Let's see. What harm could come from looking at crates? Yeah, we could have got bit by some venomous rat. Okay, we did that. We did that. Okay, so now we are going to go to 17 here. So let me read to you what happens when we go to 17. I'm sure nothing good comes of this. I'm turning. By the way, this book is very well put together. It's because I made it. Okay. All right. So going through that corridor, I believe that we do roll before I read this. So we're going into room 17. I'm going to roll 2d6 and see what happens on the chart. So hopefully nothing bad. 5. Empty, but roll on the special features table. Oh, okay. So we're going to roll on the special features in room 17, and it is a 2. Blessed Temple. A character of your choice gains +1 attack against undead monsters or demons. As soon as the character kills at least one undead or demon, the bonus is gone. Well, I think we're going to add that to the cleric. No, let's add that to Dargon. +1 UD. So I'm going to put that on there. Okay, there we go. So I wrote it onto the sheet there. All right, good. So now I'm going to read to you what happens in 17. There is a roughly hewn tunnel leading southwest. To the southeast, there is a door made of driftwood. On the eastern edge of this chamber, there is a door of rotting planks. Northeast leads to a dark room. Okay, so what they're saying is, and we're going to look at our map here. Let me get the dice out of the way. We can go southeast. What's southeast? Okay, southeast, there's a door made of driftwood. That's this right here. We can go southwest, which is over here, to the southeast. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Northeast. That doesn't make sense because we went right here. Huh. Northeast. Northeast leads to a dark room. Okay, so we'll say we're here. So that's northeast. That is south. Well, okay, on the eastern edge of this chamber, there's a rotting door. There's a door of rotting planks. Okay, northeast leads to a dark room. That could be over here. Oh, okay, got it. And then we can go here. Okay, so we can go into this room here, which is east, and that is that's a chamber. We can go there. We can go to 4, 5, or 7. So, pretty much. Boy, that was a little confusing by the way that was written. Okay. Nevertheless, what do you guys think? 4, 5, or 7? Which one should we go?
I say 7.
You think 7? Skip
Yeah,
room
4
4.
is a dead end.
Yeah, it's a dead end. All right, we can go 7. All right, Tina says 7. What does everybody else think? Got to go. Good luck, says the Dutch. Dutch, take it easy. Not bad odds, but nothing for the rat. Yeah. We really don't want to get the rat. Thank God we didn't get him. So we'll see what everybody can put in here. Could be some really, we could be really off on time here because of this. So you think 7, huh? I'm thinking. Boy, I think, yeah.
Are you feeling 5?
Yeah, I'm thinking more 5. Be honest with you.
All right, let's go with you for one.
Oh, hey, thanks. So we're gonna head into 5, I think. Oh no, Macadamian says 7. So that's 2 7s. You know what? We got to go with the majority. I think we're gonna go 7. So we're gonna go into 7. So let me go over to that page. Should I have it ready? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. This is we're gonna go right into 7 because everybody said 7. Well, we had 2 people that said 7. This is the lair of the Goblin Pirates. 8 Goblin Pirates, level 4 minions. They have a 1 in 6 chance of gaining surprise, thus acting before the party. If they do act before the party, roll d6 on their reaction table. The reaction table, ooh. All right, so, well, they wouldn't get a chance to react because the bow goes first. And do we want to waste an arrow on these guys? So that's an interesting prospect there. And life level. So the bow would fire. Let me just go over to weapon table here. And it would be D6, and they are level 4, so we need 4s. We need at least 4 from each person to hit them. Now, do we want to let them go first? Because there's a couple of things that can happen here. The first reaction is they can bribe us 5 gold. We would have to, or fight. It's either bribe them or fight them. I say we just we shoot with the bow. What do you think, Tina? Definitely. All right, so they have a 1 in 6 chance of gaining the surprise. So, all right, 1 in 6 chance.
1 in 6 is nothing.
Okay, so where do you roll? I mean, what do you roll for their 1 in 6? They have a 1 in 6. Oh, level 4. You would roll their level. Okay, so if they roll a 4. Okay, I got it. So their level's 4, so they need a 4, and they will gain surprise. Of course, they roll a 4. Unbelievable. All right, 1 and 2, bribe. Let's look that up. Well, let's roll and see if they just fight. They're going to want to fight. 2, no, they're going to want to bribe us. All right, let's read what bribe does. All right. So basically, monsters. How to attack with monsters. We know how to attack with monsters. Bribe. The monsters ask for a bribe. A fixed or random amount of gold pieces as shown in the reaction description. If you pay the bribe, the monsters will leave you alone. If you do not or cannot pay, they fight. All right. So fight. The monsters fight. The monsters go first in combat rounds. Monsters may require to test morale when reduced. Okay, well, Before they get to go, we get to shoot an arrow. So we're going to shoot an arrow, and there are 8 goblin pirates, level 4. And our bow here should be able to help us out a bit. Okay. So when our elf attacks, this does get a little confusing here. Talk about slowing it down to a, okay, the right weapon. Alright, it says something, nothing about how they are or anything like that. Okay, so her level is 1. So we're going to roll a d6. Add that to there. There's nothing else there. She's going to skip a turn, but she's going to get this shot in. 2 plus 1, so she completely misses with an arrow. She's down to 11 arrows. Awesome. So we're off to a bad start. Alright. Goblin Pirates. Level 4 minions. Okay. Minions are encountered in large numbers. They are classed as minions or vermins. The only difference is vermins do not give any XP points when you defeat them. Minions have 1 life each. Every successful attack kills 1 or more. Okay, so we got that. When a group of minions loses more than their half, we're not worried about that. We're worried about how these monsters reaction and how they fight. How do minions fight back? It's on the other side here. Alright, so they are going to attack us with 4. We are going to roll d6 plus whatever. So they're going to keep on going. It's going to go down, and I'm just going to show you how this works. And I believe this is how this works. So the first person that they're going to attack is going to be Dargon. So the first goblin's going to attack. He attacks with 4. But we have a defense of 6 plus 1 for our army. Our armor, and plus 1 for our shield. So we're at 2. So we're going to roll and add this. And that's a 3. So they completely miss. Okay, that goblin misses. Next goblin is going to attack Chauncey. Chauncey has a light armor and shield, so he has a 2 as well. 4, 2, and 2 is, yeah, you got it, 4. So we tie. So 6 are left. Rita really needs to do something here because we're going to be in trouble if not. Rita has light armor. Okay, so she only gets plus 1. And Lita gets 2 plus 1, which means she is going to lose a life. Ooh, this is bad for Rita. So Rita is down to 2. Babin has... ooh, do you get... is it plus your... oh, I think your level, too. Hold on. Just want to check something real quick. It's our first battle, so you know it's going to go a little slow to begin with. So let's see. Oh, how the monsters attack. Goblin is level 3, so you need to roll a 3 or better to wound or affect him with a spell. How to attack monsters. Okay. No, we already know how to attack. Why don't I check... Alright. Monster reactions, 23. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Loses its half. When a boss loses the half. Multiple times over. We talked about that. 23. Fleeing monsters fight. Monsters goes first. Monster may require to test morale. Fight to the death. Monsters. Okay, that's fine. They fight to the death. yes, we know that their reactions are right. So I believe they only do 1 damage. So there you go. And I think the monster who runs away. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Frequently asked questions. How to die. Huh. Okay, we can check a monster's reaction roll. Keep track of how many minions you kill. Yep. We'll do that. Save versus locked doors. Traps. Traps are brutal. Alright. Boy, I'm struggling here. But we'll get it. Number of monsters, your marching order. Room with fewer monsters than characters. Each character receives 1 attack. In a room with more monsters than the character, each is equal number to the attacks. Okay, got it. So we're doing that right. Single character. Okay. Encounters. If you're attacked immediately, a warrior rolls a total attack of 7 when goblins attack a group of goblins. Kills 2. The attack. Okay. After all characters are performed, monsters do not roll dice. Those characters make a defense roll. Okay. Shield. Level. 1 is always a failure. A 6 is always a success. Okay, we're doing it right. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, so we made a defense there. So now we go back to Dargon, and there are 4 more goblins. So he's got 2. 2 and 2 is 4, and he saves. Chauncey, 4 plus 2 is 6. He saves. Rita, 5. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. To the 4, that saves. And then finally Babin, always a success on a 6, saves. So now we get to return. So now we're swinging with sword, a light sword, which is +1, plus our level is +2. So now we are going to swing at the goblins. There are 8 goblins, and 4 plus 2 is 6. They have a level 4. So what happens is the 4 only kills 1. So he kills 1 goblin. So I'm just going to keep track of that on here. So we have 1 goblin dead. Okay. Chauncey. Chauncey is... He does not get a +1 because it is not undead. And what is going to happen is he's going to swing with his mace, which is +1. He does not use his level. He needs a good roll here. And he gets a 4, so he kills 1. So it's down to 6. Rita does not use her level because Rita has an ability that if there are more party members than what's left in the goblin army, then what would happen is they would skedaddle, more or less. So there's just something I got to go back to here. Sorry. So she does not get a bonus, and what we need to do is we need to kill 2 more goblins at least. So here we go, and it's a 3. 3 plus the 1, which is her blade, is 4. That is just barely enough. So we killed yet another one. Our elf is going to use her short sword, which is -1, but her level counts. So it is a break even. So whatever the roll is good enough. And it's a 4. So we're lucky, and we are able to kill 4. So 4 of the goblins are dead, but they have to take a morale test, because they lost half of their initial numbers. The remaining men must roll a d6 for the whole group. If you roll 3 or less, the remaining monsters, if you roll 4 or better, the monsters continue to fight. Okay, so we need to roll 3 or less. 3 or less. So anything as long as it's not 4, 5, or 6, but no, they're going to continue to attack. All right, so back with the monsters. The monsters get to go. They're going to take their turn. They're going to swing at Dargon. Dargon has +2. So 4, he has +2, so that's 5. He's fine. Chauncey, same thing. He's fine with a 5. Rita, 6, always a success. Fine. And our elf, 1 + 2 is 3, so she's going to take a hit here. Ouch. Boy, that's not good. So that is going to bring us down to a 4 for her. Not good. Okay, so now it is our turn. Dargon with +2. He is going to roll a 6. 6 is always success, but +2, that means they have 4. So guess what? He kills 2. So we're in good shape. We've got 6 dead. We're going to have to... Chauncey's going to hit. And he does not get a bonus, but he does get his shield. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, that's only on defense. His mace, +1 is 4 for the mace, so he kills 1. Rita now gets a +1 because there are fewer goblins than there are members in the party. So now, she gets a 1, which is always a fail, so she misses. And our elf hopefully can end this, and does. So all of them are dead. So we were able to kill, and that's going to go onto our sheet over here, which is off camera. 1 minion of goblin pirates. All right, perfect. Because once we get 5, we can actually... Oh, exploding 6s. That's right. I forgot there's exploding 6s in this. On a 6, you get to roll again. So you could have possibly annihilated them all. But it worked out all right, so it didn't... Thanks for reminding me of that. I forgot about that. Macadamian. Thank you. All right, so we got that finally figured out. So now what we're going to do is we are going to get moving on. So now we go to the treasure table. And on our treasure table, which is over here, I'm going to show treasure table. We're going to roll a d6. So for a d6, let's see what we get. We roll twice on it. 1, we get d6 gold pieces. So we're going to get, wow, 2 gold pieces. So I'm just going to put 2 GP there. And then we're going to roll one more time. 6. 6 or more. 1 random magic item from the magic thing below here. Let's hope we get a 5. We can use a healing potion. No, we get a 4. Magic weapon. Give +1 to a user's attack roll. This is a permanent magic item. Roll to determine the type. Crushing light hand weapon. 2 slight light hand weapon. 3 crushing hand weapon. 4, 5 slashing hand weapon. 6 a bow. Okay, well, let's see what we get. We get a magic weapon. That could be really great. 6. It's a bow. So we're going to give... It's going to give a +1. So that's going to be a bow +1. +1. So that's going to be a reminder. And we're going to put her regular bow right over here. There we go. All right. Much better. I think we got this down now. All right. So, sorry, that first one was a doozy. Okay, from 7, and let's go over to our map here. From 7, the only place that we can go, Tina, is into 18. You okay with that?
Yeah, that looks wide and open. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to... So we went to 17. We went to 7. Now we're going to go to 18. We are going to roll on our random chart here because anything can happen. And...
Hey, Rob, I have to hop off, but catch you later.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Okay, don't die.
I'll try not to die. Tina had enough of that one. There we go. All right. So, without further ado, let's get going here. So, we're going to roll on our random chart, our random room contents. That's the first thing that we do the minute we go in. So let's roll, and we're going to roll these two d6. Let's see what happens. And it is a 12, which is the worst thing that can happen. If it's an empty if corridor. Well, it could be. The room is a small dragon lair. See boss table. See, I don't know if that applies here in this particular thing. Figures only I would roll a complete 12. Let me go to 18 and see what happens here, because there might be a whole thing that goes on. Pull the window. No. It's a tunnel. It's a corridor. Okay, to the north is a wooden door with a large pull ring. Okay. No, it's a room. So we would actually have to fight a dragon in this room. So it just tells us to the north is a wooden door with a large pull ring. Northeast is a natural looking tunnel, which northeast is here, which would be 5. Directly to the east is a door made of driftwood, which is 6 here. So, wow. Northeast is 19. So we're going to have to face a dragon right off the back here. Wow, this stinks. This stinks. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to find our small dragon and find out what he's all about. Boy, you want to talk about bad luck. I invented it. Alright, let's pull up, well, let's see what this dragon's about. I'm sure this is not going to be pleasant. Alright. Just gotta find the dragon. Encounters, there we go. And where is this guy? And he's not in here. Ah, here we go. Halflings. Oh, that's not it. That's not it. A minotaur. Oh, okay. It's on this table here. Small dragon. Okay. Level 6, 5 life points, 2 attacks, 3 treasure rolls at +1. On each turn of the dragon's roll, d6. On a 1 or 2, the dragon breathes fire, inflicting 1 life to all characters who fail to save versus level 6 dragon breath. Wow. Reactions. 2 to 3, all the gold in the party, with a minimum of 100 gold or 1 magic item. 4, 5, or 6 a quest. We can do a quest for the dragon. If the dragon does not breathe, he bites 2 random characters. Small dragons are never met as random monsters. Oh. Counts as a boss and may be the final boss. No, okay, so he cannot come as a... Alright, so it basically becomes an empty corridor. Alright, whew! We missed that. He can only be a final boss. Alright, cool. So now we got to make a decision. Do we want to go north, which is 16 here? Hi, Sparrow Mine. Sup, Rob? Thanks for the playthrough. You're welcome. Rogue 77. Yeah, that's pretty bad luck. No, it actually turned out pretty bad because he can't be the final boss. We can go 19. We can go 6, 16, or 19. Huh. So, north is a wooden door. That's this right here. Northeast. Northeast is a natural looking tunnel. I kind of like this. I want to go 19. That's my birthday anyways. And directly east is a door made of driftwood. We can always come back to that. I say we're going to go 19. I'm not sure if you need to roll for room contents, as the rooms already have monsters. I think I agree with you there. I think I'm overdoing this. So that's all right. All right. So from 18, I think we're going to go up to. Should we go 19 or should we go 6? Oh boy, this is a tough one. I'm going to let you guys pick. You tell me, should we go 19 or should we go 6? Sorry this got off to a little slow bit, but I'm just learning it the same way you guys are. 6, 19, or 16? I'm going to let you guys pick. I'm definitely going to let you guys pick this one. 19, says Rogue. All right. 19, the Rogue says. 6, says Jim White. 19, Spiral Mine. Oh, 6. We got next one, tiebreaker. 6. Okay, 6 it is. We're going 6. All right, so let me go to page 6. See what happens there. I'm sure nothing good. This is the home. Okay, so we've walked right over into here. The home of the Corsair's Sea Witch. Sea Witch, level 4 boss, 4 life, 2 attacks. All characters at the beginning of the battle must save versus level 4 hex spell or be cursed -2 during their attack and defense rolls. Reaction is 1 to 2 bribe, 3 to 5 fight, 6 fight to the death. Wow. So we need to beat her. So we're gonna roll to see what her reaction is. At the beginning of the battle, we get to attack first. So the elf automatically has a bow +1, plus her life. So she's going to shoot at the level 4. Okay, so this is pretty good. This might help us here. She has 4 life. So before the battle even starts, we're going to take a shot at the elf. And the elf is going to take a shot with an arrow. She has +1 with her bow, her life, that we add to this die. And it's a 6, but it's an exploding 6. Okay? So that's 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So now you divide 4 into 12. So we just did 3 hits to her right off the bat. So the elf with her special magical bow that she just got just did 3 hits to the witch, which is huge for us. So that leaves 1 hit. Now Dargon's going to take a shot. Oh, now we have to save. Everybody has to roll and add a level 4 hex spell. So or be cursed. Yeah, cursed -2 for this battle. So -2 for Dargon. So I'm just going to put it off to the side here so you guys can see. I'm just going to put it over here, -2. Chauncey. Yeah, he's -2 for this battle. Awesome. Rita, 6, so she's fine. And our elf is a 3. So 3, oh no, she's -2. Oh boy, this is not good. Well, here's what's going to happen. Now we're going to attack. We only need 1 hit. That's all we need to do. But the sword that gives us +1. Our level give us +1, so that is -2. So we just need to roll a 4 better to get the final hit on the Sea Witch. And we get a 6, which is exploding. No, it doesn't matter. 8. That kills the Sea Witch. Very, very close. So we were able to defeat the Sea Witch, which was fantastic. So we never got to her reaction, which was more or less fight to the death. The Sea Witch, the treasure, what do we get for the Sea Witch? The Sea Witch has a potion of healing, 3 bandages, and random treasure to be determined by rolling on the treasure table. Upon defeating the Sea Witch, the party gains 1 experience roll. So we could pick somebody to go up in experience. I think we do that at the end. So we're going to put 1 XP roll here. And we'll take care of that in a minute. The most important thing is the bandages, okay? Because these bandages can really help us out here. Because we're kind of in a pickle because we're all banged up. And we can heal up before we go on any further. So, let's see. Potion of healing. Drinking the vial contents, even in the middle of encounter, will restore a character's life to its initial level. No character may drink more than 1 potion per adventure. So let's give the potion to... Let's give it to Dargon. We're going to give the potion here. Because he's still doing alright. Alright. Ocean. I'm trying to write sideways here. Of healing. Heal. Alright, perfect. So we got that. As the boss is below half its level, it drops by 1 too. Oh, that's true too. Would have knocked him out, but we got out. Thanks for fixing that, Macadamian. First time playing, and I'm just trying to get it squared away. This is a very good game. I just got to make sure I get it down. And I figured the best way to learn it was to learn it with you guys. Alright, so we got that. Now, what do the bandages do? So let's find out. Bandages. Each character can apply a bandage once per adventure, healing 1 lost life. The effect of the bandages is cumulative with magic, healing, potions, or spells. Bandages may not be applied during combat. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to put a bandage on everybody here. So we're going to use our 3 bandage on these 3 characters. And, well, no, he's fine. He's actually fine. He's the only one that hasn't lost life. So we're going to use a bandage. We're going to use it up now. And that's going to bring Rita up to a 3. Then we're going to use this one here. And we're going to bring our elf up to a 5. Alright. And then this poor guy, which fell, we're going to bring him up to a 6. Alright, so he's at a 6. Very good. Alright, this turned out to be alright. And plus, we still have 3 healing spells, and we have a healing potion, so we're okay in case we get in trouble. Now, XP rolls. Now, this is really interesting how this works out. We have to decide who we want to level up. And that's really kind of hard because of how the XP works. And let me just go to the table of contents here and just get to XP. This is actually very good. Leveling up, page 46. And I'll put us back over to the map for the time being so you can see that we are over here as we speak. And we're going to have to make some tough decisions here. So 46 on how to... Okay. Every time the party kills a boss, completes a quest, or survives 10 encounters with minions, we've only survived 1 so far. Vermin do not. A character of choice may attempt to level up. This is called an experience XP roll. Roll a die. If the result is higher than the character's current level, the character gains a level. If you slay a dragon or final boss, you get 2 XP rolls. Okay, that's interesting. So who should we level up? Should we level up our fighter, our warrior, our cleric, Rita, or the elf? That's an interesting little ditty here. Well, this -2 is gone because I don't know how the heck we survived that with -2. But if she got to take a shot at us, we would have been in trouble. All right, so I personally think Dargon should get it. All right, and I'm thinking Dargon all the way here as far as what we want to do here. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask you guys. What do you think? Should it be Dargon, our warrior? Because him at level 2 would really help out protecting the rest of the team here. Rogue, of course, says Rogue 77. I'm going to take a sip of water here. Give you guys a chance to answer here. I'm really sorry this got off to a bit of a slow start. But I think you'll see that we'll get going. Nah, Dargon. Okay. We got Dargon. Yeah, I'm thinking Dargon. So Dargon's got my vote. Rogue says Dargon as well. And I think that's the way we're going to go. We're going to go Dargon. So as long as we don't roll a 1 here, we're fine. And the way we've been rolling, I mean, what the heck are we doing? I mean, really. And, 4. Okay, great. So Dargon is going to go up. Now, there's 2 things that happen when Dargon goes up. So now, because of his level, it's 6 plus 2 to his life. So now he's at 7 right now. And then he's a level 2 character. So that really helped us out a lot. All right, so now we're ready to face whatever we're going to, unfortunately, face. So let's go back to the map and let's keep moving, shall we? King Fat said Dargon. Yeah, everybody went Dargon. Good choice. Good choice, guys. Thank you. All right. So from here, we've got a choice. We can go 19 or 16. Since it was such a close thing, I think we're going to go 19 because there's a lot of stuff here that might entail where we need to go to get the heck out of here and how to deal with everything here. So I'm thinking we have to come up here, to be honest with you. If you guys think differently, let me know. 16 or 19. Personally, I think... I don't know. This is a tough one. I think we got to go up 19 personally. So I'll tell you what. We're going to go 19. Hopefully we can get through it. This sounds like it's going to be pretty tough. So let me go to page 19. So we're going to come out here. We're going to come up into this area here. So let's see what bad things happen to us now. Okay, as the party steps into the room, a trap is triggered. Oh, great. Whirling blades strike out from the walls, only a couple of feet from the ground. All characters must make a defense roll versus a level 4 trap or lose 1 life. Rogues add their level to the roll. Halflings add +1. If a character rolls a natural 1, they lose 1 life and their leg at the knee. Without a leg, the character must use your crutch from a piece of driftwood nearby and will not be able to use their hand on the side of the body the leg was lost. Oh God, this is brutal. Yes, there is something with backtracking, but I don't think if I roll a 1. So I roll a 1. So it would lead to a random encounter. Thanks for calling that out. I'll tell you what. Because we weren't really backtracking. Well, were we backtracking? We weren't going through this room. We were coming right up from here to 19. So I'm this time I'm not going to call. If we came back all the way through, I'll call it. We're not going to run into that, and we're just going to. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. 19. Um, no, it's all right, Rogue, because the way this connects, we're not going through 18. We're going right to 19. So there isn't backtracking. So we're going right to 19. We're not going through 18. If we went through here to go here, I would call to make that roll. But because we're going right to 19, we're not really going through 18. 18's this area here. This couldn't be considered a hallway where 19 is. So we're going to let that one go. But we got issues here. We got to face a level 4 trap, which is a whole thing onto itself. So let me take a look at the trap. Is there a... No, there is a level 4 trap means that we have to roll versus... We have to make a defense roll versus a level 4 trap. Now, we have light armor, which is going to give us a +1. And we have shield, which will give us +1. So that's 2 in defense. So now what we're going to do is we are going to roll for each character. For Dargon, to start with. Let's see if he can survive this. 4. He does. Oops, I'm sorry. I rolled it over there. 4. Okay. So he makes it through. He's all right. Chauncey. He also is a +2. And he rolls a 1, which is a 3. So he rolled a natural 1. So Chauncey is going to lose his shield because he's going to have to lose his hand. He's going to lose his leg. So we're going to just take the shield away because he can only fight with one hand because he has to make a crutch. So that +1 shield is not going to do him any good. So I'm going to actually erase that for 1. And I'm just going to put his shield over here. Wow, that is just the worst damn luck. Shield, and I'm going to circle it that he can't because he only has one arm. So he's not going to get that a bonus. So he now lost his leg. Lost. Talk about bad luck. Lost leg. And we're going to have to probably get a new cleric when we get a chance and when we get back to town. So he lost his leg, and wow, that's just fantastic. So lost leg, shield is immobiled right now. He really doesn't have much going for him, and there we go. So now we're going to go to Rita. Can Rita survive this? Yes, Rita survives. And can the elf survive? Yes, the elf. 2, 3. No, she also is in a bad way. Does that mean she can't use her bow? No, she can't. All right. Make a defense roll versus level 4 trap. Let me just check traps real quick to see if there's anything that I missed. Oops. Wow, that's just bad luck. That's getting chewed up. So 2 of my characters lose their legs. Traps. 62. And we're going to read exactly what happens here. Boy, you hope that you would go through this smooth, the first time. But, of course, you have to run into things that that completely just tear you apart. When a trap is found, okay, no, this one just walks me right through it. So, yeah, she can't use her bow. She can only use her short sword because bow you need 2 hands. So we're just going to put a circle here to remind us. For the rest of the adventure, we got 2 people on crutches. And they both lost a life. So we've got to erase that. So now we're down to 4 here. And Chauncey, yeah, you're another hero here. Good thing we went up a level in the other guy. Okay, so that was not very good. Not good at all. So, all right, so we survived that. So now we are up Let's go back over to the other side here. Okay. So these characters are just getting chewed up to no end. Do we go 11 or do we go 9? I say we go 9 because I'm curious what's here. It's the farthest point. I think 11's away. So I say we go to 9. So I'm going to make an executive decision and go to 9. All right. And hopefully I made the right decision. Ah! No, I did not. The Corsair captain is standing at the edge of the dark lake. He has just handed the gold idol of the shark god to a green-skinned deep demon who then dives deep into the subterranean pool. If a rogue is leading the party, he must be in the front rank of the marching order when the party enters the room. You catch the Corsair unaware while he is dealing with the demon, giving you +1 attack bonus on your first turn. The deep demon still flees. Nah, he wasn't up front. This is another boss. Corsair Captain, a level 5 boss. Okay. 4 life points. So, yeah, I'll keep track of it over here. Wow, this is ridiculous. He will attempt to summon aid. Roll a d6 on a 5 or 6 Corsairs arrive. 6 Corsairs, level 4 minions. Oh, wow. He gets 2 attacks. Wow. Reaction. Always fights to the death. All right. Wow, this is not cool at all. So, boy, oh boy, oh boy. What do we do here? Always fights to the death. All right, well, we got to fight. Soul Razor, how's it going? So let's start with we get to go first. Deep Demon, you get +1 on your first turn. Okay, so we're going to go first. And we are going to have Dargon go. So Dargon is going to roll. He is a level 2 and +1 because of his sword. So he's getting +3 here. So this is a level 5 guy with 4 life points. So we need a 6 here. And no, we get 2 + 1. So that's one life that we were able to take away from the Corsair captain. Okay, Chauncey's going to go. He is going to roll his mace, which is going to give him +1. He does not, because he's not undead, he does not use his level, so he's got a +1. So we need a 5 or a 6 here, and we get a 1, which is always a fail. That's a complete miss. Rita is going to go. Since we outnumber, Rita gets to use her level, which is +1. And blade. Her blade, which is a slashing blade. That's going to give her +1, so it's 2. So here we go. And 2 and 2 is 4, and that is a complete miss. Our short sword, which is going to give a -1. So the elf needs to roll a 6. No, nothing. So now the Corsair captain's going to attack back. He's going to start with Dargon. Let's go to the other camera so we can see how bad this is going to be. So Dargon has his shield and his light armor, which is +2 to his defense. He has 7 life, so he's going to be all right here. Wow. 6 + 2, nothing. So the Corsair is going to do nothing on a 5. He only has +1 because he lost his shield. So we're getting attacked with 5, so we need a 4 or better. And 3, 4, no, that does not do it. He's going to lose another life. Awesome. This is not good for him. Not good whatsoever. All right, so our rogue has light armor, so we need a 4 or better again. 2, no, our rogue is going to lose a life. Oh, no, 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 that was only 2. He only gets 2 attacks. I'm sorry. That was enough. So now he's going to roll to see if any of the Corsairs are coming. And, oh yeah, course. 6 Corsairs show up. Level 4 minions. So now we've got to deal with them. So, wow, here we go. 6 Corsairs. So, Dargon is going to attack first. I think Dargon, they're level 4 minions. I think we got... does he get a choice? No. He will attempt to summon aid. Wow, this is going to be tough. I'm going to say that he's going to attack. I'm going to go after the captain. That's the way I'm going to do that. I'm going to go after the captain. He has to go after the captain, I think. Level 2 plus 1 sword is 3. Let's see if we can get a 6 here. 5. That's just as good. All right, let's see. Yeah, just 2. He just gets 2 attacks. All right, so 5 plus 3 is 8. He's a level 5, so he's going to go down to 2. Now he has a chance of... we're going to have to roll to see if he stays. So that's pretty good. So he's got 2 hits against him. So we're going to have to roll a morale to see if he flees. If he flees, that's good. We win. Meanwhile, these guys are going to attack the Corsairs. So there's 6 Corsairs. Chauncey has +1 to his mace. Okay. Does not get a +1 to his level. These are level 4 guys. Let's see if Chauncey can roll something good here. And he rolls a 6, which is key here. 6 plus 1 is 7. He rolls again. 7, 8. So 8, so he's going to take out 2 Corsairs there. So that is going to leave 4 left. Okay, so she is going to roll, but that does not give her a bonus. So we've got 2 that are done. So she gets no bonuses except for her blade, which is 1. And hey Xerox, how are you? Fight to the death. That's right, fight to death. He doesn't run. Wow, that's bad. All right, so we've got to get rid of these guys somehow. So our rogue here is going to roll +1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Doesn't add up to 4. Our elf is going to go here. 3 minus 1. That does nothing. So, wow. This isn't going to be good. Now, the Corsairs. Okay, so let's start with the captain. The captain is going to attack 5 points on our big guy here. So it's 5 points, but he has a shield and light armor. And 6, he survives. That's 1 hit. Chauncey only gets +1. 3 plus 1 is 4. He's going to take a hit. He's going to go down to 2. That is not going to be cool for him. Wow, this is going to be bad for him. So that's the 2 hits. Now we do the Corsairs. There's 4 Corsairs. They are level 4. We have to defend against 4. 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Now, Chauncey, he's safe. Rita is safe. And our elf is safe. All right. Back around. Now, we are going to attack. Pirate Captain. That is correct. What is the group fighting? We're fighting a Pirate Captain and some Corsairs. A Corsair Captain and some Corsairs. We have 4 Corsairs left. 2 health on the Corsair Captain. I am going to have Dargon attack the Captain. Hopefully we can get a good roll. We've got +3 here. And a 5 and 3 is 8. Boy, if only we were able to get some exploding dice here, that would have really helped us. But that does bring him down to 1. So he's down to 1. All right, so now what we really need here is Chauncey to go after the Corsairs. There are 4 Corsairs left. Boy, this is a risk because Chauncey could die here, but we're going to take a chance. He's missing a leg anyways. +1 for his mace. 6, which is exploding. +2 is 8. +1 is 9. He's going to kill 2 Corsairs, so there's only 2 left. All right, if Rita. So 2 + 1 is 3. We are 4, so Rita gets a +1, +2. She's going to go after the Corsairs at +2 and 3, and that's 5. So there's only 1 Corsair left, which is excellent there. Level +1, but -1 to the to her short sword. What we're going to do here is roll and see. So there's no bonus. She needs a 4 to get rid of him, and she gets a 6 plus an exploding. All right, so the Corsairs are completely gone. All right, so the Captain is going to roll, and he's going to see if he can summon some guys. And no, he does not. He's going to take a shot at Dargon, but we get a 6, and that's a save. He's going to take a shot at Chauncey. Chauncey fails and is down to 1 life. Oh, no. This is not good. But I will tell you this much. On our turn, we are going to... She's going to use one of her healing spells. I mean, one of his healing spells. Okay, so... Now it's our attack. We've got to finish him here. I think we can do it. 2 + 1 is 3. We need something good here. 5. That is going to kill the Captain. The Captain is gone. So on this turn also, we're going to have our Cleric roll. Use one of the healing spells that they have. And cast it on herself. On himself. And perfect. Brings him to full health, which is 5. Boy, that was tough. That was tough. Okay, 5. All right, we do not have things going well for us, but we do get to roll an XP here. So who are we going to give it to? I think we give it to Rita. I think Rita really needs it because these two are really in trouble. That was a boss, so let's read what we get in the treasure. Boy, this is some adventure, I'll tell you this much. So, the Corsair Captain has 3d6 times 10 gold. And 1 random magic item to be determined from the magic treasure table. Ooh, this could be good. So, we're going to roll 3d6 here. Let's see how much gold we get. I'm going to just total up all this gold later. Oh boy, that's 150 gold. So I'm going to put that over here. 150 in GP. Also, we have that 110 there in J, which I'll just put there. Okay. We did get 2 gold. We can add that in there. GP. All right, and let's see what we end up in magic items. This could be very interesting. Good thing I printed out all these charts over here aside. I'm going to roll on... I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. There is a magic treasure table. It's kind of small. It's actually right here. I'm going to be rolling on that, so I'll let you know what we get. All right, we're going to roll a d6. On the magic table, a 1. Wand of Sleep. Only wizards may use it. Okay. Oh, we did get a fireball staff. Hopefully maybe we can trade that in, and we have one wand. I think we need to go back and get rid of somebody. I'm not going to say who with one leg. And add a wizard. Only wizards and elves may use it. Oh, wait a minute. Allows the user to cast a sleep spell 3 times before its energy is depleted. Add the user's level to determine the spell roll, as you would do for a sleep spell cast. Ooh, so the elf can carry this. This might help us. It might help us. So we might use this wand of sleep in one of our major encounters, I'm sure, coming up. Sleep. There we go. All right, cool. What else happens here? Party also gains 1 clue. Okay. What does a clue do? That's interesting. Upon defeating the Corsair, the party gains 1 XP roll. I think we give it to Rita. I think we're gonna. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to roll for Rita. Boy. Or do we want to bring the elf up and hope that we can fix that leg somehow? Yeah, level 2 legged character. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rita. Yes. Okay, it's a success. So not only that really helps because it's going to bring life up to 4 and then level 2. So if we outnumber somebody, she's going to get some bonuses there. So there we go. All right, cool. All right, so let's go to our other table. Boy, this has been a battle and a half. Because we can get rid of the other party members and hopefully they'll catch up. So we've killed 2 minions. 2 minions. And 2 bosses. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that was 9. 9 was brutal. Alright, there's 13 here. So 13 here, that's the only way to go to get through room 14. This door is locked. A rogue may lock pick it. It's a level 4 lock. If there is no rogue, or if he fails, the door can be bashed. Okay. So we would have to go to see how we use our lockpick. Alright, here we go. Lockpick. Bear with me. Oh, shoot. Rogues could disarm traps. Well, that would have helped. But I don't think in this one. Traps, locked doors, 63. Okay. If I used the table of contents to begin with, we would have gone a lot faster with this. Sorry about that. Okay, disarming trap. If a rogue... Oh, traps, no. Locked doors. Optional rule. Locked doors and random dungeons. Nope. On a roll of 1 or 2, that door is locked. Roll a d6 for the level of the lock. Mark the door locked. You may find it tedious to roll every single door. Oh, lockpicking a door. Only a rogue may attempt a lockpick a door. Roll a die, add the rogue's level. If the rogue is alone in the room, no friends are watching his back, roll at -1. No, we got his back. All right. So good thing we leveled him up because we're going to lockpick that room. All right. Let's hope we can get it. And we do. Because it's a level 4. You add 2, so that's 5. So there we go. We were able to get through. So now we... oh, I'm sorry. I should have put that over there. Sorry. So we were able to make it through this door. So what happens here? We make it through the door, and we're going to head into room 14. Which I got a feeling is not going to be good. This room belongs to the Corsair captain. At the foot of his bed is a locked chest. Level 4 lock, bashed at level 5. If the chest is open, roll 3 times on the treasure table. On the desk in the corner are some scrolls and ledgers. You may leave it alone or decide which character will search it. Roll on the captain's desk table before the captain's desk table. Decide before looking at the table. Well, it's a level 4 lock. Well, we're gonna take a shot at it, of course. And we have a rogue with us, so it's gonna pick the lock. Right? That's what we do. Roll 3 times on the treasure table. 2 plus 2 is 4, so we were able to break it. Okay. The chest is open. Roll 3 times on the treasure table. All right. I'm going to do that right now before we go any further. Treasure table. Regular treasure table. Okay. First thing. We're going to roll 6. One random magic item from the magic table below. Boy, I've been doing that a lot. 6. Fireball staff. So now we have 2 of those. Okay, that's 1 roll. Second roll is a 2. 2d6 gold. So we're going to get 11 gold. Nice. 11 GP. All right, and then finally, we're going to roll, and it is a 4. And 1 gem worth 2d6 times 5 gold pieces. Ooh. So that's going to be worth 6 times 5. So that's 30. 30 gem. Gem worth 30. Wow. All right. We're making some gold pieces here. That's how we roll. All right. So now, boy, we're going to decide. I think we're going to have the rogue check all the stuff on the ledgers and stuff like that. And we're going to roll on the table here. That's what I think. Okay. All right. So we are going to roll here. And let's see what happens. 3. The desk does not contain anything of value. So just nothing is going right for us here. All right, so now we're at 14 here. And we gotta kind of go back. And I think all along we probably should have gone to room 16 maybe. I don't know, but we have a clue. What does a clue do? Clues. Trap table, special event table. What are clues going to give us? Because we did end up with a clue earlier. So I'm going to look and see what clues can do. Clues, page 58. Boy, this is very, very good. All right, 58. 58. A character found a clue for something big. Write clue on the character sheet. When the character has 3 clues gained during the current adventure, over the course of the campaign, the character has discovered a major secret. The character immediately makes 1 XP roll, gaining a level. Oh, okay. The secret is discovered. Weakness of the monster, dealing with a monster, location of a secret. Choose one of the following game effects. So we have to find 2 more clues. All right. Well, there you go. Oh, I'm supposed to add my level to that roll that I rolled on that chart, which would have gave me 2 more clues. Yes, that's exactly what I was supposed to do. Because it says it right here, I think. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're at 14 here. So that's where I think we're going to stop right here, and then we're going to work our way back, and we're going to try to find out what the heck's going on. We have 1 clue. We need to find a couple. So we need to check out this room here. We need to check this room out. We haven't checked out room 4 here. So there's a bunch of stuff that could be there that could really help us. We're missing limbs and stuff, and we got, boy, we've got a lot to do. So we're going to end it right here because we've already gone 2 hours into this, and I really don't want to drag this out too much. This is fun. It took a little while for me to get to it, but to figure it out a little bit. And that's only because I started, but there were just like, it's, you know, like with every game, you think you got it down, and then all of a sudden you do something and it runs into something niggling that can cause. So we've got a couple of people that are missing some limbs, unfortunately, and we got a lot to do. We got a lot of things that we got to try to figure out here. There's a couple more rooms that we need to check. We got to work our way back, but that's when that wandering monster roll is going to take effect, because we're going to be going into those rooms. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this goes. So I'm going to make this part 1, and we'll probably do this again tomorrow. I got. Maybe tomorrow, but I have something else planned for tomorrow. So we'll see where we end up with this. This is a lot of fun, and I like these kind of games. I got to get my charts squared away. I think that's where I'm kind of messed up, is I just got to make sure that I have my charts in the right place and stuff like that. So I'm sorry if some of it went slow for a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that I was showing you the game correctly so you don't make the same mistakes I do. All right, well, this was a lot of fun. We're at room 14. We still have to finish chapter 1, okay? And then there's chapter 2 where it becomes a random adventure, and that's going to add more story. So we're still fighting. We're still doing all right, and we'll make our way through it. Listen, a lot of fun. I love this game. I want to stop here to just check some and make sure that we didn't make too many mistakes, because we're still at a part in the adventure where we can actually be okay and fix whatever we did and get through it. All right, so that's it for today. This was a lot of fun doing a live play here. I always enjoy doing these. These are always so much fun. So until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We got a couple of videos coming out this week and stuff I think that you'll really enjoy. And until next time, we'll see you soon.